Attention passionate Philadelphia, EAGLES. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Philadelphia, EAGLES. Let's get to the news now. As we gear up for the upcoming NFL season, there's a lot of buzz around the Philadelphia Eagles, especially concerning their linebacker core. The team, as you all know, has been a powerhouse in recent years, consistently contending at the top of the NFC, and with the roster they've built, the expectations are sky high. But as always in the NFL, injuries and roster depth are part of the game, and right now, the Eagles are facing some challenges that could impact their plans for a deep playoff run, and who knows, maybe another shot at the Super Bowl. One of the biggest concerns revolves around their linebacker position. The Eagles have been fortunate in recent seasons to have a strong, versatile group, but injuries are starting to carve into their depth. Nakobe Dean, who is entering his third year, has been a vital part of the defense. Remember, Dean tore his patellar tendon during the Eagles' wildcard playoff win over Green Bay last season. That was a tough blow, not just for the game but for his development and the team's overall scheme. While he's making progress in rehab, the team's coaching staff, including defensive coordinator Vic Fangio, has been clear that Dean won't be back for a while. This phrase, of course, hints at a cautious approach. The Eagles aren't rushing him back, which makes sense because they want him fully healthy and confident when he returns. Meanwhile, the rookie first-round pick Jihaad Campbell is also on the mend. He underwent off-season surgery to repair a torn labrum, and the timeline for his return is at least until August. Campbell's injury was a bit of a surprise because he showed a lot of promise during the draft process, and fans were excited to see how he would develop in Fangio's defense. His words, "The biggest goal is to get back healthy," show his determination. And he's right, getting into camp healthy and mentally prepared is key for any rookie trying to make a mark early in his NFL career. In the absence of Dean and Campbell, the Eagles have turned to veteran linebacker Zack Baun, who has been anchoring the middle of Fangio's defense during OTAs and minicamps. Baun, known for his pass rushing ability and versatility, has been doing his best to fill the leadership role on the field. But the coaching staff isn't just relying on Baun. They've been giving opportunities to other players to step up and earn their spots. During OTAs, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. received first-team reps alongside Baun. That's a significant development because it indicates the team's interest in evaluating Trotter as a potential starter. His performance during these reps will be crucial in determining whether the Eagles stick with internal options or explore veteran additions to bolster the depth. And speaking of veteran options, one name that's been making waves in NFL circles is Kyzir White. Yes, that's right. The former Eagles linebacker who played a key role in their 2022 NFC Championship run. White was one of the top free agents still available, and he's certainly a player fans remember fondly. ESPN named him one of the top remaining free agents, and for good reason. White started all 17 games for the Arizona Cardinals last season, tallying an impressive 137 total tackles, which ranked him 15th in the league. His production was consistent, and his leadership on the field was unquestionable. He's known for his intelligence, tackling ability, and coverage skills, making him a valuable asset for any team looking to strengthen their defense. Now, here's where things get interesting. White, at 29, has a choice to make. He's coming off a solid season with the Cardinals, and his market may be quiet right now, especially with teams waiting to see how injuries unfold and how other players perform in training camp. The question is whether White would consider reuniting with the Eagles. The team obviously values him. After all, he played a crucial role in their NFC Championship run, and he's familiar with their defensive scheme and coaching staff. But at the same time, White might be hesitant to accept a limited rotational role if Dean and Campbell are healthy and ready to go. He's a player with starting experience, and he's proven he can produce at a high level. So, it's plausible that he's waiting until training camp begins league-wide to see if a starting job becomes available somewhere, maybe back in Philadelphia, maybe elsewhere. Throughout his 7-year NFL career, White has accumulated a total of 615 tackles, 23 pass breakups, 7 sacks, and 6 interceptions. These aren't numbers you ignore. They show a player who's versatile, durable, and capable of making game-changing plays. If he does decide to return to Philly, he would bring veteran leadership and stability to a linebacker core that's currently in a bit of a flux. The Eagles have always prioritized strong linebacker play, and with White's experience, they'd be adding a piece that could help them maintain their defensive dominance. But it's not just about the individual players. The entire linebacker room is under the microscope. The Eagles' defensive strategy, under Vic Fangio, is heavily reliant on versatile, smart linebackers who can adapt to multiple roles. Dean, Campbell, Bond, and potentially White, if he returns, all fit that mold. Fangio is known for his complex schemes and aggressive blitz packages, and having a linebacker core that can execute those plans is vital. So, the coaching staff is paying close attention to how each player performs in these early stages of the offseason, trying to figure out the best combination of players to face the challenges of the upcoming season. Now, if we zoom out a bit and look at the bigger picture, the Eagles have been building a roster that's not just competitive but championship-ready. Their recent drafts, including Campbell, show a focus on youth and athleticism. Their veteran core, including players like Zach Bond and potentially Kyzir White, adds experience and leadership. The team's front office and coaching staff are meticulous about roster construction, especially as they aim for back-to-back Super Bowl appearances. It's a tough goal, but with the talent they've assembled and the strategic moves they're considering, they're right in the thick of the conversation. The linebacker position, with all these moving parts, could be the key to unlocking even more success. And of course, the NFC East is always a fierce battleground. The Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, and Washington Commanders are all vying for supremacy, but the Eagles have established themselves as the team to beat in recent years. Their roster, coaching, and organizational culture have set a high standard, and the injuries at linebacker are a temporary obstacle. They're not insurmountable. The Eagles have shown resilience before, and with the depth they're trying to develop, they're still in a strong position to contend. Their strategy of blending young talent with experienced veterans like White could be exactly what they need to push through tough divisional battles and reach the ultimate goal: another Super Bowl victory. As fans, we know the importance of each offseason move. Every signing, every injury update, every training camp battle adds a new layer to the story of this team. The Eagles are at a pivotal point, and their ability to adapt and make smart decisions will define their season. The potential return of Kyzir White, combined with the development of Jeremiah Trotter Jr., and the health of Nakobe Dean, could create a linebacker unit that's not just solid but elite. It's a fascinating storyline to follow, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds as training camp kicks into full gear. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Philadelphia Eagles news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, the Eagles face some critical decisions. Will they bring White back? Will Dean fully recover and reclaim his starting role? How quickly will Campbell be able to get back on the field and contribute? These questions are at the forefront of every Eagles fan's mind, and the answers will shape the team's trajectory for this season and beyond. The NFC East is no longer just about talent. It's about depth, resilience, and strategic moves, and Philadelphia is right in the middle of that battle. The coaching staff, led by Vic Fangio, is known for its tactical genius, and they'll be working tirelessly to get the most out of their linebacker core. And let's not forget, the Eagles are also a team that thrives on their culture of perseverance and adaptability. They've faced injuries before and come out stronger. The addition of a veteran like White, if it happens, could provide that veteran leadership that's so essential during those tight playoff moments. His experience in high-pressure situations, especially in playoff games, is invaluable. It will be interesting to see if the team makes a move to bring him back into the fold, especially considering the chemistry he's had with the Eagles in the past. In the end, the linebacker situation is just one piece of the puzzle, but a crucial one. The overall health of the team, the development of young players, and strategic roster decisions will determine whether the Eagles can repeat their success or even surpass it. Fans should keep a close eye on how these offseason developments unfold because, believe me, every move counts. The Eagles are always aiming higher, and with the talent and determination they have, they remain one of the most exciting teams to watch this NFL season. So, whether you're a die-hard Eagles supporter or just a fan of NFL football, this storyline is one that could have lasting implications for the NFC East and the league as a whole. It's about resilience, smart decisions, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. And as always, I'll be here to keep you updated on everything Eagles related, breaking down the plays, the roster moves, and what it all means for this incredible team. And now, Philadelphia Eagles fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Philadelphia Eagles. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Philadelphia Eagles news.